Hey guys, Mountain here with another commentary video on the British grasslands here. I will be commanding the Spaniards versus the Carthaginians. My enemy is Guivere or something like that. Guivere. Let's look at my army first. It consists of 6 Guitari, light infantry units, 6 bull warriors. Okay. My Scutari are lightly upgraded, and behind them I have 4 squadrons of long shield cavalry, and then in the woods right here next to them I have 2 squadrons of generals armored bodyguards, and same with the left flank, 2 general armored bodyguards, no upgrades. So let's take a look at his army. Over here on his left wing, well, it would be his right wing, but basically to me, 2 general bodyguards, yeah, they're gold. 3 Libyan spearmen. On his other right flank, he has 3 Libyan spearmen and 2 general bodyguards. Not really upgrade. Well, gold. In the middle, he has his main force, which consists of 5 Ponian infantry. And his general is a general armored bodyguard. Here he has 3 Spanish mercenaries. Behind him he has 3 of his skirmishers. So it looks to me as if he prepared for me to have a ton of cavalry. Obviously you can see because he has a lot of Libyan spearmen. Even if he was preparing for that, Spain doesn't have that great of cavalry. So he shouldn't, he should have gotten Libyan infantry or whatever that stuff's called. If he was expecting my cavalry, or a ton of cavalry, because Libyan spearmen are only good against cavalry. The other guys with little shields and swords, they're decent against, infantry, and decent against cavalry. So on each side I sent out 2 Scutari. On this right one though, I sent out 2 Scutari and my long shields. And I uncovered these guys to go in there and kill his cavalry that he had brought up. So now I felt that I really owned him right here, because he only had 3 Libyans here, and I had Scutari down here. But, to my surprise, the Spaniards are actually a lot better. They're really underrated, I think. Their cavalry may suck, but they have pretty good infantry. So I'd say that you should try them out if you're good with infantry. But another thing though is that I got to rest up on top of this hill. I mean, I don't think it made a huge difference because the results were horrific against him. I'm actually kind of ashamed of the guy. He even said that about himself too. He said he wasn't ashamed to lose to Spain. Well, that's true. This was my first time playing in Spain. I had no idea what I was doing. This was 20, so I was like, whatever, I'll just try them out. Okay, so he routes one of my general armor bodyguards down here. Okay, let's see. So I'm just gonna bring in some bull warriors, 1 unit of them, just to wrap this up and stop playing the little games and just a bunch of horses and stuff. So I was hoping that these little cavalry charges here would take them out, but nope. So, note to self, cavalry against Libyan spearmen, yeah, it really doesn't work that well. Okay, so here, right on charge, they just die now. So, bull warriors own the Libyan spearmen. Okay, so he's gonna bring his skirmishers over here. I don't know why he hid in the woods, because he's the one that ends up attacking. But if that guy was smart, he would have waited for me to get down to the bottom right there where he started out, but whatever. So I'm going to take my long shields and go into his skirmishers and try to take him out, but it doesn't work very well. So I'm going to bring all my long shields over here, except for one squad. No, all my long shields have gone. Okay, so this doesn't work out well, so I decided to bring them on back. I could use them. They become very helpful. So yeah, I still got these guys over here hiding, and his men are still back up in there, so I'll just wait it out until he comes back. So I decided to take my Skitarii back, seeing as how he's advancing up here. So I decided this isn't such a huge deal, I'll just hold him off with these two general armor bodyguards. So I'm going to shift here too, to get even ground with him, or even facing, I guess is the word. So I got even ground with him, and he's going to send in his bodyguards, and they will be routed. And so I'm down to my last long shield cavalry. Here he brings in his skirmishers, and I decide to try them out against my Skitarii. And I knew that skirmishers were no match for Skitarii, so I just decided to kind of, yeah, just slaughter them. So he's gonna bring up his pony infantry. He should have gotten sacred bands. I don't know why he didn't. He should have left some of the upgrades out and gotten sacred bands. He upgraded his cavalry way too much, because his cavalry didn't do anything to get routed. They may have killed a few people, but not worth the upgrades. He should change it out and got sacred bands. And I was more or less preparing for sacred bands too. I was not preparing for pony infantry. So I did all my Pila and I ran in here and charged. And then I finally remembered I still got these long shields, and I'm gonna go on this side. And over here he is launching his attack. And I gotta intercept this with my general bodyguards to hold it off while I can get around these flanks, or else he would have came to this side of me, and that could have caused a turn in the battle. So I got one of those pony infantries, and at this point I knew the battle was over, because I had all these excess men right here, 3 squads, and I knew I could just walk in there and kill. So basically I'm just mopping them up, and so yeah. Okay. And back here he owned my general armor bodyguard, so that wasn't a big deal, I didn't need him anymore. So although he charges into the back of me, it's no chance because of how many men I have. I was really surprised to win with Spain, because I mean, I've never used him before. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going in here, trying something new. So he admits defeat. Oh wait, not yet. Okay, so we basically owned him. I just fast forward to the results, because we just were killing the rest of them off. Okay, so I had 1,165 kills. Guivere had 506 kills. I had 840 men remaining. He had 165 men remaining. And as you can see, I was outnumbered. I had 1,285 men deployed. He had 1,332 men deployed. Good game to Guivere.